founder of the Church of the Movement of Spiritual Inner Awareness, which focuses on soul transcendence. His wisdom, humor, and common sense have helped people discover the spirit within themselves. He's here to give us all a lesson in what else? Forgiveness. Please welcome John Roger. Teacher, and you've got your own group and the whole deal. You've written like 300 books on spiritual. Okay, could you have sex 6 times a day?
As a matter of fact, I found out what that really meant.
What?
4 hours at a time. So yeah, within 24 hours, I could do it. 3 seconds the first time, then I got 3 or 4 hours to earn up, then 30 seconds the second time, then I got so I could get it. Yeah, sure. But the thing I don't know is how many days in a row.
Well, no, they said 3 years, every day for 3 years. You know you couldn't do that, right?
I never tried it. I'll run out and come back to the store.
Do you believe that, though, when you hear it? I kind of don't believe it.
Belief. I don't believe too much of anything.
Yeah.
I'm more into let's find out.
Yeah. I think that's a better way. But these people say it's for real. So maybe it could be for real for some people.
Let's see. That means you got horny people in your audience. I recognize a lot. Yes, looking out there, there happens to be a couple out there that I know that they just lay around doing that.
That's their whole life?
Well, no, it's not their whole life, but it's a big part of it.
Do you think something's wrong with people that do it like that?
No. That's you know, in the women it's a creative center.
Yeah.
In men it's a pleasure zone. The play zone.
What about work?
What about it? Nobody works.
Nobody works?
No, declare war against the government, surrender the next day, and they take care of you the rest of your life, and you can just lay in bed, you know.
Having sex?
Well, I think
what
probably
the
they'd
hell
like
are
to
you
eat.
talking about?
Sex, 24 hours a day, in increments. Have the government pay for you.
Why would the government pay for that?
Because you declare war.
Declare war on the government?
Right, then you surrender. Well, I don't know.
Oh, you declare war on the government, and then you surrender.
Right, then the government will take care of you or your country the rest of your life.
Oh, I see.
Like Japan and Germany and all the people we fought and won.
Yeah.
Then we take care of them.
Well, I don't think individuals can declare war on the government. Doesn't it have to be whole groups?
Okay, how many want to declare war on the government? So we got a group here. We'll start an insurrection.
Do you want to declare war on the government?
We'll call it the Rosanne Brigade, and I'll just be anonymous. I'll be anonymous.
Do you want to declare war on the government?
The way it's going now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what don't you like about it? I should ask you that. It's safer.
What I don't like about it? I don't really like to see money that I would spend go to buy weapons to kill other people. I wouldn't like that. In fact, you know,
what if they're real bad and need killing?
Well, then let the real bad need killers kill them.
Huh?
Let the real bad need killers kill them. I'm not one of those. I'm a lover.
Well, do you think that some people needs to be killed?
No.
You don't?
No.
You don't think anybody needs to be killed?
No, God will take care of it, and at some point he's going to point his finger at you and say, you die, and then you die.
So we should just let everybody be their nasty old selves?
No, you can't do that because human nature is too nasty.
Yeah, don't you think there's people we have to stop?
Direct.
We should direct them instead of stop them? What if they can't be directed?
Then you stop them.
And how do you stop them?
Well, it's called prisons. You want to make good money? Own a prison. They're just always full.
Right.
If somebody's out, it's full the next day.
Right.
It's really a way to make it. On other people's suffering, no. See, if we really get back to like what's the big picture?
Yeah, what is the big
let's
picture?
look at Earth.
Okay.
Big picture. Why are we here?
Yeah, why are we here?
I'm glad you asked that. You're so cute. You people are sitting there. You're not seeing her eyes when she looks at you. That's the difference.
Why, thank you.
It is just here to learn and to experience and to learn from those experiences and then be somewhat of a way shower for others, like your children. I'm really, in a way, postured or positioned against how we raise children.
Right.
I don't think we should take them and mold them into us.
What do you think we should do with them?
Find out what theirs is to be and then give them the best experiences to lead them into that. So they really grow up being members of community that help lift whole civilizations.
Like, how do you do that?
Education. The true word education means to call forward from what's inside,
Yeah.
which means, guess what? It's already there.
Yeah.
Now, present-day education is rote memory. You just memorize this, you repeat it back, they give you a grade, you pass, and you're educated.
Mm-hmm.
That's called intellectual education.
Right.
Intelligent education is what you went through.
You mean like the School of Hard Knocks?
The University of Hard Knocks, you bet. When you get through there, you graduate all right.
Well, I think you know something about the world and people, something different that you don't learn in a textbook.
See, I've followed your show and your career for a long time. And one neat thing about it is you're a real authentic person. I mean, you don't have
Sometimes I am.
Yeah, you don't know the other time.
Huh?
Having fun can be authentic.
Yeah, I
Being
have
serious
fun.
can be authentic.
Right.
But when you're doing it, you're doing it. And that
Right.
doesn't mean that you can't joke and kid around.
Right.
But underneath it sits the authenticity, who you are.
Yeah.
Can never get away from it.
Everybody's like that, aren't they?
No, a lot of people.
No?
Look who you married.
Well, which one?
I don't know. Well, I don't know all of them. I just know of.
Yeah.
If you could see who they were and the authenticity, I
Yeah.
don't think you would have married them.
Right. Well,
Because
it's what
there's
I
a difference in it.
Yeah, because I was in a different place at each time.
Absolutely.
Looking for something different when you're in a different place.
Yeah.
What brought you into this whole guru business?
Well, somebody looked at me once and said, G-U-R-U. And there was the guru.
They
Just
said
like-
G-U-R-U?
Yeah, guru. It spells guru.
So are you saying that everybody's a guru?
Absolutely.
Oh, I think they are too.
Absolutely. Most totally they are. See, I've
Everybody's
also...
got something to teach, don't they?
Yes, even if it's to show you how not to do it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I've seen people do things and I say, thank you, I won't do that. Now, you know, I worked in a state prison as a volunteer, and people have said, how was it? And I said, I learned a lot. I went to teach. I learned a lot.
Right.
And then they'd say, well, how come you're doing this type of counseling? You've never been married or had a kid or whatever it was.
Right.
And I said, you don't have to kill a murder in order to, or be a murderer in order to counsel somebody who is that.
Right.
Because you counsel the human nature, not the behavior.
Right.
The behavior, we have to qualify it when it's around other people.
Right.
Like now you laugh and have a good
Well,
time.
now I have to go to commercial on that note.
I'm okay with that.
More with John Roger when we come back. Okay, John, now what do you say to people that say what you do is really cultish, like a cult? You know, people say that your thing is like a cult, like you have followers and you're the guru, and what do you say to them?
Well, I think that's pretty neat. I just don't... One person called us the Cadillac of cults.
Why are you the Cadillac of cults?
I was driving a Cadillac. I drive a Lexus now, but they haven't said anything.
The Lexus of cults. Do you think you're a cult guy?
Me, a cult guy?
Do you think you're the cult leader?
Yeah. I don't know what I'm leading, but this is about as bad as it gets. It can get a lot better.
Yeah. What do you help people do?
Look at themselves, look at life. They get to decide for themselves what they want to do. We talk about what their issue is.
Yeah.
And when the spirit that's present comes present, it gives the information, and I just tell them what I'm hearing, what's being said. They decide if they like it or not.
You have a question? Okay. Hi.
Hi.
What would it be?
I was just reading in the Kabbalah some studies, and I've also known John Roger for many years, and it was talking about that you can't really ever meet God without having a spiritual teacher. And I've spent a lot of time meeting a lot of teachers around the world, and I'm wondering what it is in our culture that we don't accept teachers of spirit, or we want to just hurt our leaders, like our president. What is it that we don't accept people for who they are, even if they're a teacher?
I really don't think that we've been taught to see and know people for who they are. That perhaps Madison Avenue has done a good PR job on us in a certain way that we really don't want. And we're resurrecting our roots in many, many, many different ways. And the Kabbalah has become very popular, and it should always have been so, because a lot of people who are out there in the world are studying it and making it known that they're studying it. And you can see the changes in their own life patterns because they're reading and studying it. But does it have to be a man that reads that? No. Does it have to be a woman that reads that? No. But it's got to be an aware person who listens to it. Or otherwise, they won't understand the Kabbalah.
Is that what you asked? Yeah. Okay. I'm lost. I don't get anything you're saying at all. I'm lost. Is anybody lost? Am I the only lost one? Okay. Who else is lost? You don't look lost. You look like you're saved with him. Is anyone else, like, profoundly lost in this conversation that doesn't include me? Yeah.
Actually, regarding your comment towards Kosovo, I know I couldn't live with myself knowing that people are being systematically killed for no reason. And if we had heeded your advice back in World War II, Europe would be probably called Germany right now, and there would be no Jewish people. So you can't let that go on.
I don't think I advised anything of that nature at all. I mean, that's anti my whole consciousness.
Well, that was when we were talking over there, and I said, well, don't people need to be stopped?
I said, no, not necessarily stopped,
right?
but directed.
How are you going to direct somebody that's killing people?
Well, you know, they're doing a good job of attempting it now, and it's not working, and we hope something happens. I'm not of the persuasion an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Because of one simple reason, the rest of it says, justice shall be mine, thus saith the Lord.
Yeah.
Not mine.
Right.
And so I can have all sorts of thoughts that I want, and it's not going to change too much of anything. But get enough people thinking. I mean, peace is present, and we're not. And if when we come present with peace...
Well, how do you know everything?
Well, everything I don't know. I know what I do know.
Well,
what I know
the hell do you know?
about you?
Yeah, what do you know about me?
I can tell you one thing about you and your personality.
All right, what?
You work hard for your money, and then you give it right off your back. You work hard for your shirt, and turn right around and just give it right off your back.
Well, ain't that what you're supposed to do?
Well, I don't know. There's a lot of people that keep the shirts. They work hard for them, and they keep them.
Yeah, but ain't that what you're supposed to do? Work hard and give the shirt off your back?
I don't keep the supposed, or the coulds, or the woulds. I don't do that.
Well, what the hell do you think you should do? Work hard and what?
Love people. Love people.
Well, when you love them, don't you give them the shirt off your back?
You may give them the shirt off your back. It's just a lot of people don't. And maybe it's time for them to start sharing what they've got.
Of course it is. It's definitely time for all of us to be doing that.
And I believe in that very much.
Yeah.
I mean, I look upon you as my sister in spirit. I have no disagreements or arguments inside of me with you about anything.
Yeah.
Because that's not mine.
How do you know? You don't know me.
I know, that's why I don't have them.
You don't know me, and that's why you don't have any disagreements?
If I knew you, I may have a difficulty with you, but I don't know.
Yeah, I bet you would. But I do like that we could all get along even if we don't know what in the hell the other guy's saying.
That's true.
Thanks for being on my show, though.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for being here. We'll be right back.